Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the special relationship between an uncle and a little girl, a good story in the entertainment industry, a curious love story captivating the entertainment world, the unexpected bond between Yulong and Yang Mimi in the ever-evolving world of entertainment, where headlines change by the minute and dazzling scandals often outshine genuine emotion. It's rare to find a story that lingers in the heart, one that moves us, charms us, and reminds us of the magic of human connection. But such a story has quietly emerged, captivating netizens and stirring whispers across the industry. It's the unlikely tale of Yulong, the seasoned, soft-spoken veteran often affectionately called Uncle Yu, and Yang Mimi, a lively, wide-eyed starlet whose youthful energy has won her a legion of fans. On the surface, they couldn't be more different, one grounded in wisdom and quiet charisma, the other a rising spark of playful exuberance. But beneath the surface lies a connection that seems almost fated. Their first on-screen collaboration was met with polite curiosity. But it was what happened off-screen that sparked a wave of fascination. Subtle glances, genuine laughter, and an unspoken warmth, fans quickly picked up on the chemistry that bloomed quietly between takes. And when Yang Mimi was seen waiting for Yulong backstage after a late-night shoot, the internet erupted with speculation. Is this just another publicity stunt, or is there a deeper story unfolding? Neither has spoken publicly about the nature of their bond, but perhaps that silence speaks volumes in a world where everything is curated and filtered. The authenticity of this unlikely pairing has become a breath of fresh air. Whether friendship, mentorship, or something more tender, their story reminds us of one enduring truth: sometimes, the most touching connections come from the most unexpected places. Stay tuned, this might just be the beginning. Yulong, a seasoned veteran of the screen, wears the marks of time with quiet dignity. The years have etched lines upon his face, not as flaws, but as proof of a life steeped in craft, patience, and undeniable charisma. In contrast stands Yang Mimi, a newcomer whose arrival felt like a breeze through the heavy curtains of a complicated industry, fresh, unfiltered, and full of promise. Their meeting felt less like coincidence and more like destiny's quiet orchestration. Two people from different worlds, different generations, yet somehow, on that shared stage, their paths aligned. And from that moment, a new chapter began to unfold. It was a golden afternoon when fate subtly played its hand. Yulong and Yang Mimi met on the set of the short drama Time Lovers, a project that would unexpectedly intertwine their paths. In the story, Yulong portrays a world-weary man with a quiet past, while Yang Mimi steps into the role of a bright, innocent girl with a heart full of dreams. At first, both actors approached the age gap pairing with caution. After all, in an industry where such dynamics often spark controversy, skepticism lingered. Would audiences accept such an unconventional duo? Would their chemistry feel forced? But the moment the cameras rolled, something extraordinary happened. The hesitation melted away, replaced by an effortless connection. Yulong's depth met Yang Mimi's lightness in perfect harmony. Their eyes spoke volumes, their performances weaving together a tenderness so genuine that even the crew found themselves momentarily lost in the scene. The atmosphere on set shifted. What was once a question mark became a quiet revelation. Witnesses described it as magic you don't script. That rare, unspeakable synergy that transcends age, status, or expectation. And just like that, a simple casting decision turned into the beginning of something far more intriguing. As filming progressed, so too did the relationship between Yulong and Yang Mimi. What began as polite formality gradually evolved into something far more nuanced, a quiet trust, a growing familiarity, and an unspoken rhythm only they seemed to understand. On set, they were often seen side by side, poring over scripts, exchanging thoughts about character arcs and emotional beats. Their conversations flowed with ease, bridging not only a generational gap but the invisible line between co-stars and confidants off-camera. That connection only deepened. During breaks, they shared meals, traded stories from their vastly different lives, and laughed over little things that only the two of them seemed to find funny. To outsiders, it might have seemed like casual camaraderie. But to those watching closely, something more delicate was unfolding, something real in the simplicity of those everyday moments. A seed was quietly planted. not with grand gestures or sweeping declarations, but in the stillness between words, the comfort in shared silence, and the spark of two very different souls finding unexpected common ground. And perhaps, that's where the truest stories begin, not in the spotlight, but in the quiet spaces in between. There was a moment, brief, yet unforgettable, that seemed to crystallize everything unspoken between them. During the filming of a pivotal emotional scene, Yu Long was required to embrace Yang Mimi, conveying the weight of his character's inner turmoil. As the cameras prepared to roll, something shifted. Their eyes met, steady, searching, and for a split second, it felt as if time itself had paused. Yu Long stepped forward with quiet intensity, his arms gently encircling her. Yang Mimi, without hesitation, closed her eyes, surrendering fully to the emotional current of the scene. But what unfolded went beyond the boundaries of performance. There was a stillness, a softness, in the way he held her. A vulnerability in how she leaned in. What was meant to be a scripted moment of affection transformed into something far more delicate, an exchange of emotion that felt startlingly real. Those watching behind the monitors held their breath. It was no longer just a portrayal of characters in love. It was a glimpse into something raw, almost sacred. A connection so subtle it could be dismissed as acting, yet lingered long after the director called cut. In that fleeting embrace, emotions blurred and barriers melted. It was art, yes, but also a whisper of something more. Something neither of them said out loud, but perhaps both had started to feel. The moment didn't stay hidden for long. Weeks later, that very scene was unearthed by fans and quietly uploaded to social media, where it exploded almost overnight. The video quickly went viral, drawing in millions of views and sparking a wildfire of speculation. Viewers were captivated not just by the quality of the performance, but by the unmistakable intimacy that seemed to pulse beneath the surface. Comments flooded in. Too real to be just acting, one wrote. Their eyes say everything. Others questioned whether the emotions captured on screen had quietly spilled into real life. Had fiction blurred into reality? Were Yu Long and Yang Mimi simply that talented, or was there something more personal unfolding behind the lens? Yet amid the buzz and curiosity, both stars remained silent. Neither confirmed nor denied the rumors. No interviews, no clarifications, just a shared, deliberate quiet. And that silence only fueled the intrigue. In an age where celebrities are quick to speak and quicker to post, the mystery surrounding their relationship became its own kind of statement. Their restraint spoke louder than words, drawing even more attention to the very thing they refused to define. The question lingered in the minds of fans and industry insiders alike: was it all just brilliant acting, or the beginning of a love story written not by a scriptwriter, but by time and fate? With the popularity of time lovers, the CP combination of Yu Long and Yang Mimi quickly became popular on the internet. Every appearance will trigger heated discussions among netizens. Some people think that the age difference does not prevent them from being a perfect partner, others think that their relationship has surpassed ordinary friends and is more like lovers. In the face of these comments, the two maintained a calm attitude. They understood that true feelings do not need to be deliberately proved, and time will give the answer. However, the entertainment industry is unpredictable and gossip news continues. When everyone thought that the CP of Yu Long and Yang Mimi would continue, news came out that the two would develop separately. This made many netizens feel sorry and hope that they could continue to cooperate and bring more excellent works. Faced with such a situation, Yu Long and Yang Mimi both understood each other's decision. They understood that although they were a perfect partner in the play, everyone has their own dreams and pursuits in reality. They respect each other's choices and work hard on their own paths. Although the two will develop separately, their friendship has not diminished. In public, they still support and encourage each other. In private, they will often contact and share their lives and work. This kind of friendship that transcends the boundaries of age and identity has made many people envy and admire it. In the story of Yu Long and Yang Mimi, we witnessed the precious true love and warmth in the entertainment industry. They proved with their actions that no matter how big the age gap is, as long as there is love and dreams, they can overcome all obstacles and become the most important people in each other's lives. Looking back on this wonderful relationship, we can't help but feel a lot of emotion. The meeting of Yu Long and Yang Mimi seemed to be a beautiful encounter, adding bright colors to each other's lives. Their story is not only a good story in the entertainment industry, but also a moving chapter about love, dreams and persistence. Some netizens once said, in the unpredictable entertainment industry, it is a rare blessing to meet someone who is willing to fight side by side. This may best explain the relationship between Long and Yang Mimi. They proved with their actions that no matter what the future holds, with love and dreams in their hearts, they can bravely face challenges and ride a wonderful life. Today, Yu Long and Yang Mimi are developing in full swing in the entertainment industry. With their talent and hard work, they have won the recognition and love of more people. Although we no longer work together frequently, the deep friendship and tacit understanding will always remain in our hearts. We look forward to seeing Yu Long and Yang Mimi appear on the screen together again one day in the future, bringing more wonderful works and touching stories. At the same time, we wish them to go further and further in their respective fields and realize their dreams. In this entertainment industry full of love and dreams, they will always be the brightest stars in our hearts.